But one of the best cruises I ever did was with my mum for her 70th birthday, and it was on the Queen Mary 2. We paid thousands of pounds, and it was worth every penny. But imagine cruising on the Queen Mary 2 with Cunard for under £500 over to New York. And we're even going to tell you how you can stay in New York over Christmas as well. We can work out a hotel stay for you. But our lovely Keith was also part of the Planet Cruise team. He worked with Cunard for many, many years, and here he is to tell you more about their 5-star exclusive experience.
She's the last remaining seagoing ocean liner, one of the biggest and fastest ships in the world, a byword for elegance and sophistication, one of the only ships to carry pets as well as humans, and the last ship I had the pleasure of working on board. She's the Queen Mary 2. You can have a proper pint in the Golden Lion pub, enjoy the panoramic views and martini cocktails of the Commodore Club, soak up the jazz of the chart room, or join me for some bubbles in the Veuve Clicquot champagne bar. Not what I used to drink on the job, of course. This is just fizzy water. Cheers. I used to joke that our guests walked up the gangway and that we rolled them back down. One thing is for sure, you won't go hungry on board, with specialty restaurants serving food from around the world, a 24-hour buffet and the fabulous Britannia. You're in danger of missing my favourite, the Todd English. Whatever you do, if you come here, make sure you try the chocolate fallen cake. It's absolutely delicious. With live music in every venue, West End style theatre shows, comedians and musical stars from both sides of the pond, the entertainment is rich and varied. But for me, it's this place which offers something unbeatably unique. Illuminations is the only planetarium at sea, offering celestial shows narrated by the likes of Robert Redford and Morgan Freeman. And it's also a cracking 4D cinema. There are 6 different grades of stateroom to choose from, all of it bright, spacious, airy and very, very stylish. 24-hour room service, 2 turn-downs a day, and the grill suites even have a private butler. But the best thing of all, as standard in every single room, is this. The Sealy Cunard mattress. Quite literally the best night's sleep I've ever had.
I mean, we are talking about a 5-star luxury experience. So, you know, for my mum's 70th, it was the biggest occasion, really, that we'd had for many years.
Yeah.
And this was the cruise line that was recommended. And honestly, to get a price like this is incredible. You could even be away for Christmas as well if you had on a stay in New York. So this is it's an iconic transatlantic sailing from Southampton over to New York. And Cunard are very good. You know, this is what they're geared up to do. They make it every day special on board. But then, of course, you can actually add on a stay in New York. You could be in New York for Christmas, Gemma.
Absolutely. New York. Yeah, wonderful. And if you've never been to New York, there is so much to do and see. I've been a few times. I absolutely love it. I would go, you know, many more times if I can, because it's one of my favourites. Easy to get around. It's all built on a sort of grid. You've got Central Park, obviously, which is a must to go and visit. And then just near there, you've actually got Fifth Avenue, where you can go to the famous places like Saks, and you'll find Bloomingdale's and all of those wonderful shops. And then, of course, you've got the iconic Empire State, you've got the Statue of Liberty. The thing is, you'll know, because we've all grown up with the movies, haven't we? Do you know what I mean? It's all in the famous films.
And I did stay in New York over Christmas, and honestly, it was spectacular. I mean, just the lights, the decorations, you know, the displays in the shop windows. The Rockefeller Centre with all the ice skating. Honestly, it is the most amazing experience. Now, we're going to show you in a few months' time how you can actually stay in New York after your cruise for an amazing price. Bear in mind, this is going to be, you know, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. We can make that happen with prices starting at $399 if you book a balcony on board the ship, and some great shopping.
Oh, I mean it's the best place for shopping ever. And, you know, the other thing is, as you've already touched on, Sean, of course, the bulk of this cruise, it's about the sailing, isn't it? It's about getting on that ship in Southampton and know that the next time you get off it, you will be sailing into America, into New York, which is something that I think for a lot of people is on their list of things they'd love to do.
And just to, again, remind you, the whole experience on board the Queen Mary 2 is about you feeling special. It's about you having the finest dining. All the afternoon teas are wonderful with the white glove service, live bands, great 5-star entertainment, the most incredible food in the restaurants, and some of the best service that I've ever had in my life. Even the planetarium there as well. And The staterooms, they are all spectacular, but do you know what? You could even go for a balcony on this one for just £100 more.
Oh, that's worth it, actually, isn't
is.
it? Lovely, get a bit of fresh air.
Yeah, just to have the views, and I love looking out, you know, onto the ocean. Or actually, the ocean view that we're looking at there is only £549 as well.
That's really nice having the bed like that, actually, so you can just wake up in the morning and poke your little head and have a look.
Gemma, I'm just thinking for 8 nights, you know, at this time of year, for under £5, it's incredible.
It's absolutely amazing. And also, what an experience. You know, Christmas obviously can sometimes be the same thing every year. Well, how about really having one to remember? This is an adventure. You know, you could even say, let's forget presents this year. Let's cruise to New York.
Treat ourselves.
That is the present.
Just to explain, your cruise is on the 15th, and it's an 8-night cruise, so that's going to get you in the 23rd. If you wanted to spend Christmas in New York, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, Planet Cruise, they've got great connections across the world with fine hotels. They can actually allow you to stay 4 nights in New York City for Christmas from only $399. That's based on a balcony, by the way.
I'd pay that
well.
not to do the cooking.
Yeah. I know, you would, wouldn't you? And it will be, by the way, Planet Cruise only work with the top hotels. It will be a 4- or a 5-star hotel as well. And the cruise itself is reduced by £650 tonight. Do you know, not everyone likes to be here at Christmas. You could get away, you really could.
Do you know what? Joking apart as well, you know how much we all spend at the supermarket? We go mad, don't we, at Christmas? And then there's everything else and all the stuff for the kids and everything. So, yeah, you could just go and have a really nice experience.
I would love one day to have to have a Christmas where I am away on a cruise ship. I'd love to do it. I really would.
Or I'm not washing up for like 5 hours.
I know.